Istanbul, which is considered one of the most metropolitan cities in Turkey and the world, has many different features that are quite difficult to see in a different place. The most important of these features is that it is a city that comes together with two different sides. Bringing together different life stories from two continents in a single point, Istanbul is the most remarkable city in Turkey in terms of tourism. The Anatolian side, one of the two sides of Istanbul, has many touristic locations that will offer completely different experiences. There are cultural and historical places around these locations on the Anatolian side of Istanbul. The Anatolian side fascinates all its visitors with its many locations to be discovered. We have listed the 10 most beautiful places on the Anatolian side of Istanbul for you. Let's discover these beautiful places together. Our first address is the Maiden's Tower. The Maiden's Tower is one of the many symbols of Istanbul and the most aesthetic for many people. Located on the Anatolian side and at the top of the list of places to visit in Üsküdar, the Maiden's Tower has undergone various restoration works to date. The last restoration work was completed in 2023. With its story that includes a sad love story, the Maiden's Tower is one of the places you should see during your trip to Istanbul. You can reach the tower, which is known to be more than 2,000 years old, by boats departing from Üsküdar Salakak and Galataport Istanbul. The Maiden's Tower, where you have to pay 50 Turkish lira for transportation and 600 Turkish lira for entrance, is open every day of the week between 9 a.m. and 8 p.m. Our second address is Beylerbeyi Palace. Beylerbeyi Palace was built upon the request of Sultan Abdulaziz. Its construction was undertaken by Sarkis Bulyan, who was also the architect of Dolmabahce Palace, and a unique work emerged. Beylerbeyi Palace, which bears the characteristics of Eastern and Western architecture, also reflects Sultan Abdulaziz's special hobbies such as his love of the navy. These include examples such as military ship drawings and ship ropes. The exterior architecture of the palace is dominated by the Baroque approach. Beylerbeyi Palace, where the Maiden and harem sections can be visited, can be reached by bus, minibus and taxi. Those traveling with their own vehicles can also prefer the parking lot located opposite the palace. You need to pay 50 Turkish lira to enter Beylerbeyi Palace, which you can visit every day between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. except Mondays. Our third address is Polonez Nature Park. Polonez Nature Park, which is at the top of the list of places to visit on the Anatolian side, is one of the largest parks in Istanbul. Polonez Nature Park, which has a green view and clean air, is one of the best places to have breakfast in Istanbul. In addition, Polonez Nature Park, which you can visit to enjoy a barbecue and picnic, is also one of the largest recreation areas in the center of Istanbul. In addition, if you want to stay in Istanbul but want to catch a more peaceful ambience, you can also prefer Polonez hotels in the region for accommodation. Our fourth address is Anadolu Hisarı. Anadolu Hisarı, which is at the top of the list of romantic places in Istanbul, covers an area of approximately 7,000 square meters. Anadolu Hisarı, which was used to control and monitor the entrances of foreign countries to the Bosphorus during its construction, lost its strategic importance with the conquest of Istanbul, but today it is important in terms of tourism. Anadolu Hisarı, which allows you to have a pleasant trip, is located where the Göksu stream flows into the Bosphorus. This situation allows you to have a pleasant day surrounded by nature, Taking a boat tour on the stream or relaxing in the cafes by the stream and eating and drinking are among the most enjoyable activities that can be done in Anadolu Hisarı. You can enter Anadolu Hisarı, which is closed on Mondays, between 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. by paying a fee of 40 Turkish lira. Our fifth address is Moda Beach. Moda Beach is the most beautiful coastline of Kadıköy. Especially in the summer months, Moda Beach is very lively, experiencing its most crowded times. The liveliness, which starts with morning walks and continues until the last hours of the night, is seen throughout all 4 seasons. After visiting Moda Beach, you can also visit Moda Park and Yogurtköy Park. For transportation, you can get on the M4 metro line from any stop, get off in Kadıköy, and use the tram to reach Moda Street. There are also restaurants and cafes along Moda Beach where you can meet your food and drink needs. Moda Beach, where you can have a pleasant time drinking coffee or stop at restaurants where you can eat famous dishes of Istanbul, makes your trip to Istanbul enjoyable. Our sixth address is Otağ Tepe Park. Although its real name is Fatih Grove, it is called Otağ Tepe Park. Otağ Tepe Park, which is one of the rare places where you can see the Fatih Sultan Mehmed Bridge and the July 15th Martyrs Bridge in the same frame, also includes social facilities. You can eat or sip your coffee while watching the view. Otağ Tepe Park, which you can reach with 15 buses from Üsküdar and 14 buses from Kadıköy, is one of the highest points on the Anatolian side. Although there are many high hills and parks in Beylikdüzü, it should be said that Otağ Tepe Park is different with this feature. You feel like Istanbul is under your feet. Our seventh address is Kuzguncuk. Kuzguncuk is visited because it is a district that also offers opportunities for Istanbul street food. Home to street cars and restaurants where you can find city-related flavors, Kuzguncuk continues to maintain its lively and cheerful ambience at all hours of the day. You can use public transportation or your personal vehicle for transportation. We also recommend that you visit places such as Cemal Molla Mansion, Marco Pasa Mansion, Fethi Ahmet Pasa Mansion. In addition, many TV series have been shot in Kuzguncuk to date. This situation makes Kuzguncuk quite popular. Our eighth address is Büyükada. Büyükada is the largest island among the Prince Islands. Among the places to be seen on the Anatolian side, Büyükada is especially crowded with local and foreign tourists in the summer months. Büyükada, where there is no vehicle traffic, where you can travel by bicycle and where its visitors have a pleasant experience, also hosts many beaches such as Prenses Koyu Beach, Eskabag Beach, Ayhan Nikola Beach or Haluk Koyu Beach. This situation allows you to have a pleasant sea holiday that is as good as the Mediterranean. Among the places to visit in Büyükada are many places such as Aya Yorgi Church, Greek Orphanage, Virgin Mary Church and Risat Nuri Guntakan House. There are also many hotels and goose houses in Büyükada, where we recommend that you stay for at least one day. Our ninth address is Ağva. Sile, a district on the Anatolian side of Istanbul, is also home to many enjoyable areas. One of these, Ağva, which is flooded with visitors especially on weekends when the weather is nice, is at the top of the list of romantic places in Istanbul. Ağva, which you can visit for romantic getaways or when you are tired of the chaos of the city and are looking for a pleasant stop, attracts great attention from local and foreign tourists. You can reach Sile in 1 hour with your private vehicle. You can reach Ağva with a short journey from Sile. You can also prefer public transportation to reach the region. You can stay in Ağva hotels and have a pleasant trip in nature. Our 10th address is Aydos Forest and Lake. Aydos Forest and Aydos Lake are a bird paradise located in the middle of the city. Surrounded by the districts of Kartal, Pendik and Sultanbeyli, Aydos Forest is one of the most important forests on the Anatolian side. Aydos Forest and Aydos Lake, which have managed to be the choice of those who want to spend pleasant time in touch with nature, also have a recreation area within them. You can tour Aydos Forest and Aydos Lake with a pedal boat, have a picnic in the recreation area, and walk on well-organized walking trails. Aydos Forest and Aydos Lake, which are also ideal for activities such as running or camping, also offer an ideal environment for fishing. Yes friends, we have come to the end of one of our videos. You can also write your valuable opinions about this video in the comments section. You can also watch our 10 most beautiful places to visit on the European side of Istanbul video on our channel. We would like to thank everyone for their likes and comments in advance, and see you in our next video. Goodbye.